Alright, well, I'm a major fan of the Turok series, and I fucking love dinosaurs and, everything that comes along with them. And no matter what iteration of Turok there is out there, whether it's the comics, the games, the new remake, or what, I mean, it's certainly a very interesting character and setting. I mean, a Native American warrior fighting dinosaurs and all manner of high-tech atrocities. It's such a freaking cool setting. And that got me thinking, why not a movie or a new game of Turok Series? It's a beloved franchise going way back to the 90s. And you know what? There's just so much stories to tell here. And I would personally think that Turok 2 Seeds of Evil would be the absolute perfect adaptation to make a modern game or movie out of. Now, I did a complete playthrough of the Turok 2008 remake, which to this day I will hold dearly in my heart, and I give that game a solid 8 out of 10 just for the sheerness of how amazing. I'd love to say it's one of the best games ever, but it does have its flaws, and it certainly is not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. But what an absolutely epic scene of a game to take place in. There's dinosaurs. He's a Native American warrior. He's got all these skills and training, and he's fighting these beasts and soldiers. It's truly a fucking dream setting, to be sure. Now, in my opinion, this would be an absolutely epic setting for a new movie or game if they just took and rebooted this, and they obviously won't because Turok 2008 was considered a good but less than stellar performing game that actually closed the studios that made it. But I mean, like, how can you go wrong with dinosaurs and soldiers? It's a setting that is just so perfect and works so well. And a movie of this caliber with the Turok name would be simply awesome and fairly easy to make considering today's CGI possibilities and just the overall stature of, well, diversity, equity, inclusion. I mean, you could put Native Americans right at the center of the whole thing, and Turok is just such a badass character because Native Americans are known for their warrior stature. Turok 2008 is an incredible game, and I would encourage you to play it, although it has parts that are absolutely fucking brutal, like the sea creature and the damn scorpions. So enough about that for now, and let's move on to some of the other possibilities that you could consider for a Turok movie or game. Now, the Turok comics go way back, way back, and there's a plethora of content there to be explored, so making a movie based off one of the comics would be just a surefire hit, especially with the popularity of comic book adaptations and the possibilities there within. But back to my previous point of how the original game and the second game, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, are just such a classics in the gaming genre, and having a remake of either both of those games or one of those games in a just beautifully remade, reimagined remaster of a game would be just stellar and would be a breath of fresh air as those games have aged very muchly. But in my opinion, the greatest remake or movie creation, TV series, whatever you want to call it, would be Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. It is an outright classic, and like many others, it's near and dear to our hearts, and truly, a modern Turok 2 Seeds of Evil type game would be fucking fantastic, and a movie adaptation of this setting, the characters, the world, the experiences that Turok would go through, and just the mannerisms of what Turok was back then would just be a knock out of the park in my opinion, and done right, it could be something truly special. So yeah, if I had $1 billion right now, I would set a production crew and a whole amount of effort into making a Turok fucking adaptation that is today's world's view on it. And it would be fucking incredible because Turok is just an awesome setting. A Native American warrior fighting dinosaurs just cannot be matched. And what an amazing story to be told here. Let me know what you think, because honestly, I would love a TV series or movie or a brand new game of Turok. It's a series that deserves our love and attention, and yeah, it it could be something truly beautiful to behold.